Right, we were here to save a little girl who's, like, dying, maybe? Examine. I didn't realize there was an examine point. And that led me to fighting a dumb spider.
Look!
A shoe. A very small shoe. What if it belongs to that poor girl?
Nah, just
And here,
a random shoe.
drag marks. Do you think she...
Yeah, she's dead.
Please, I don't even want to think about it. Come on, there isn't a moment to lose.
Oh, it was a little wasp.
How could you? You'll pay for this.
Is the girl in the mouth? I'm making jokes because I didn't think the girl would be dead.
Let's stay focused.
But, that's messed up. Also, Gloria is maxed on her skill here, so...
Now you've made me mad.
I'm just gonna... I don't think this is gonna really be a difficult fight.
You are about to
I didn't
witness my
save,
true
also,
power.
so if it is difficult, then that's a bit of a problem.
Time to get serious. Ha!
I'm not just a dab hand for a weapon, you know? Guess it's my turn. Okay.
Prepare to meet your maker.
Playing it a little safe now, just in case.
Now you've made me mad.
One thing about those rare monsters, though, is I think they do actually have... Alright, we did not have to worry about that. I think they actually do have things you can steal, which maybe would have been worth trying to try, but that fight was too annoying to begin with, so I don't care that I didn't steal anything. But I think I remember seeing the skull cap had stealables.
We took care of the monster, but...
Yes.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, that's messed up.
Listen.
You're alright? Oh, thank goodness.
But, honestly, what were you thinking? Coming somewhere so dangerous all on your own?
It was so scary.
I like the weird, like, sphere
No,
on Gloria's outfit is
don't
clipping through the
cry.
girl's face.
It's all right. I'm just glad you're safe. That's all.
I can make jokes now because a child didn't die to a giant wasp.
There you are. Where have you been?
I know I may have snapped at you both, but it's because I was worried about you.
It's okay.
I scared you, didn't I?
I'm not so sure that's what's upsetting her, you know.
I'm sorry. I didn't find that flower for you.
Oh, don't be silly. It's the thought that counts.
As long as you're not
And
dead,
you're
I'm
back home
happy.
safe and sound. That's the most important thing.
Miss Princess, would you like to come and play with us sometime?
God, the
I
voice.
want to talk to you some more. Hey, I want to talk to her too. I want to talk to her more than you. So will you? Will you come and play with us? Aye, please come and play with us.
Gosh. Well,
See, they knew you told them off for a good reason. They wouldn't have asked you to play if they didn't know, would they?
You're right, I suppose.
Doesn't hurt that they go moony every time you so much as open your mouth, of course.
I thought I asked you to stop that.
All's well that ends well. We killed a giant spider, the little girl's not dead. We got a party chat. Let me see it. Playful days. The little boy sounds like he just has, like, a super, like, big congestion in his nose. Like, well, can I play with you? I couldn't handle it. I remember picking flowers myself when I was young. I used to like to weave them into crowns. Kids in my village used to do the same thing. Where's your village? Seth, don't you have amnesia? Where's your village? Of course, I was only allowed to play with other princesses, or my ladies-in-waiting. How I long to be free like the local children. Still, I have fond memories of all the games we used to play. We used to pick flowers back in Magmel, too. We pulled the heads off and such out the nectar, it was so delicious. Heh, guess there are a few ways to play with flowers, like sucking the nectar. Did you know everyone has a different taste? We used to get so carried away, the grown-ups had to force us to stop. I was never much of one for flowers, but I loved playing at being a knight. I couldn't half feel heroic waving my wooden sword around. What kind of games did you play where you're from? I guess we played Sailors and Pirates quite a bit. Sailors and Pirates? I think you can guess what it is from the name, Gloria. Yeah, all the kids would split into two teams, the Sailors and the Pirates, and then we'd chase each other around. If a sailor caught a pirate, they'd put them in prison, which was usually just a square drawn in the sand. And the pirates could only get out of prison if a teammate came to rescue them. It was a risky move, but super cool if you could pull it off. Hey, you're a big fan, I take it? Well, consider me schooled in kids' pursuits in the wider worlds. I mean, that was fun. The not fun part was my fault for going after a danger beast. I felt kind of strong because we dealt with the skull cap pretty easily. Also, we need to look at our jobs since we maxed stuff out. Moonlighting, sub-job, stat adjustments, and weapons aptitudes are applied to the user's main job. Interesting. Stat adjustments? How does the stat adjustments work? Do you, like, get the better ones? The weapon aptitude is pretty nice. What do I want you to do right now? I was gonna do Bard before, but I don't know how useful that really would be. Don't really want Arcanist. Well, I kinda do for MP Regen, don't I? Yeah, maybe I do want to do Arcanist. Look at you with your little hat. So if I'm gonna want to keep White Mage on. Can I see stat boost as a sub job? That just seems really weird. I would have to kind of play with it, I think. And then Adelle's done with this. Expands 40% MP to guarantee that any ability effects with a percentage chance of occurrence will be triggered. Does that mean that any status ailment move, barring something that's immune to it, would take effect? Also, would that work with my skeletons as well? And then obviously Neverending Nightmare would be good for just the ads, because we can use that at the end of a turn. Yeah, we'll do... And that's fancy looking. Switch to this, so we can get that surpassing power on. Okay, and then everyone else still needs to keep leveling up. Equipment though, I need to change out you and you. And then when Elvis is done, we'll just have him turn into the Oracle. Seems like it's for the best, I would say. Turn in this quest. I mean, I think the thing that would be for the best is still going after each individual ability that we could possibly use. Also, I want to switch out Gloria's ability to critical amp. I don't know what would be the best thing. Out with a bang, at least he'll be effective when I die and can't use any turns for a while. And maybe just keep counter savvy on. Yeah, just counter savvy again. Also, I didn't see what... I want to see the stats on speed is really slow. That's going to be a bit of an issue. Have to just worry about that. If that actually makes Godspeed not effective. Oh, you brought me some holly. Nice work. Now just add them to the sardines and garlic and smear myself with the results. Erg, I stink. Well, this is sure to keep everyone at bay, whether you're undead or not. Perfect. I don't think undead has, like, noses, but okay. I'm glad you're happy. Like, they're skeletons. Most of them are skeletons, and skeletons do not have noses, so I don't think the smell will really affect them. Ghosts, I'm not sure if they can smell. Ghosts are a bit weird. Okay, so we are done in Wiswald right now. We need to go back to Adelle for the pin pal thing, but let's go to Savalon because there's probably more stuff for us there. I need to also gather all of the items we need, but I think that starts at Halcyonia. And I learned my lesson. I'm not going to try to fight any of the scary beasts. If we look, though, at the lore, I think they show up as bosses. There it is, Baal. So you can see here that they have stealable items. I don't know if I missed my chance because of that. I'm guessing Vesper Hex was what I just fought too. Skullcap, though, you can see also missed something. I don't know if they're like refightable if they spawn back in the same spot again, or if I missed my chance, but I kind of don't care. Nothing here, I'm surprised. I do want to check the buildings a little bit quickly. I don't think I have to really go into the prison, but I feel like maybe the gambling hall might have something. And I'm trying to think if I do want Gloria to just be the Arcanist right now, or if I want to switch her to something else. The main thing is I do just want that MP saver. Not MP saver, the MP, oh, he has, yeah. Good. The regen for MP that's like a percentage, because that should be a lot better than solar power.
That concludes our report. We are pleased to announce that the restoration of the city is proceeding ahead of schedule.
It certainly seems so, though we must not grow complacent. Everything must be done to ensure the people of Savalon can resume their former lives without delay.
Yes, Your Majesty.
You seem pretty busy.
Oh, I merely issue the orders. It is those carrying out the work who have the difficult job.
I admire your humility, Your Majesty. But I doubt it's as simple as you make it sound.
Several knotty issues remain, but I shall not rest until all have been resolved. We are getting there, one day at a time.
Your Majesty, there... Oh, forgive me. May I make an urgent report?
At ease, soldier. Please, continue.
We have ascertained the cause of the drying of the city wells, Your Majesty. The water level of the cavern which supplies them is dangerously low.
The problem lies at the source, then. Perhaps we should have done more to prepare before the waters receded. Very well. Water from the palace wells must be distributed among the people. Prioritize those who have been in need the longest.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Did your water supply always dry up like this?
No. Since His Majesty, the King of Musa, helped us to overhaul the underground waterway system, not so much as a single well has failed us.
How about further back than that? Could there be a record of something?
Ah, I see what you're intimating. Yes, let us inquire with Drummond. He is sure to have some pertinent information.
I'll go talk to him. You've clearly got enough on your plate as it is.
It would be really convenient if Drummond wasn't in prison. I get that he's like, oh, I'm repenting and all that, but like, I don't know, man, you could just be right here and I can talk to you. I don't want to have to walk all the way there. I'll hop in the gambling hall real quick just to make sure there isn't any side quests in there. I'm expecting maybe Halcyonia will have more things. And like, I'm actually, no. The new town, obviously, that we have would be probably the thing that has the most. Because I'm expecting to find some kind of Selene and Dag mission somewhere around here. I'm hoping for just one that, I don't know, seems like a decent endpoint for them. There's a side quest. That'll make me happy that, like, they did some. Spell Blossom shall see my dreams fulfilled. Mwahaha. I have, like, 17 of them. Here you go. Oh, my most marvelous minion. You have excelled yourself. Truly you have. Gihi. Now I have the Spell Blossom to crave. And all I need now to do is Prince Pollux, and he shall be helpless to resist my charm. How do I know why Spell Blossoms are prescribed this week's horoscope as a surefire solution in all romantic troubles? Very cool. I'm just glad I was able to complete that real quick and not have to come back in here. I'm wondering if Holograd looks a bit different too, because like the armies aren't really fighting anymore. There was that like big area where everyone was hanging out, like the whole army was hanging out. I'm just wondering if that would be empty. Also, might be a little different looking because there's not a giant airship that's just hanging out. That might be new. I think I'll actually go there first before I go to Halcyonia. You really had to be in this back cell? Can be closer to the front.
Oh, it is you. And what brings you to the dungeons?
There's something I need to ask you about.
The wells are drying up, you say?
Has anything like this ever happened before?
Not that I recall. No, there was one time. Long ago, when I was but a boy. There will be a record of it in the palace. Search the bookshelves.
Don't make me go back there.
Okay. Thanks, Dromid.
Dromid. Dromid. Dromid. I was just there, Dromid. This is why you needed to have him just right there by Prince Pollux. And I could just talk to him and he'd be like, go to the bookshelf. And then I know where the bookshelf is that you want me to go to. I actually don't think I ever went really back in that room. I wonder if there's maybe a diary from Prince Caspar. We haven't seen too many of those around. I thought we'd see a lot more. We had the monk one. We had the one from the salve maker guy. I did come in here to try looking for one before. But maybe, like, I don't know, I was thinking it could maybe spawn in later. It didn't. We have a book. It's just gonna be like a weird little monster that's hanging out,
This must be it.
drying up the well.
Yep, it's just like Dromid said. The wells have dried up before. Looks like it was caused by monsters.
Wow,
They destroyed
shocking.
the waterways, which meant the water leaked away before it could reach the wells. I wonder if that's what's happening this time too. Guess we'd better head down there and take a look.
Like, you'd think our first thing would be to just look at it. Take a look at the underground reservoir to see what's going on, and then when we find the problem, we can just deal with it and we didn't have to go and read a book about it. A lot of back and forth for no reason. Where's Annahel? What's she doing over here? I haven't talked to her in a bit. Surprised she didn't have a book I could read. Your journey isn't over yet, is it? Stay safe out there, won't you? Can't talk to Bernie. I want to talk to him to make like a wow noise. I think like I maybe still want to just avoid grinding in general, but I feel like let's use the teleport. I think this would be a much better option. I want to just start getting my jobs up now because we're like near the end. Oh, look at these guys. We could have just found if we walked here instead of looking at books. They love it.
We found our culprits.
We're in for a real battle here.
I don't know if it'll be a real battle. Ow. Stop it. I'm gonna try doing some fun things.
Thank you for your assistance. You are about to witness
Yeah, even
my
know what they're
true
weak to.
power.
We don't really have the necromancy for it, though.
It's time to get serious.
Diabolicism. I mean, these guys are weak, right? Let me wait.
This one out.
I'm gonna wait.
Time to play my
Because I want to have some fun here. I think Meltdown's fire. We'll do Meltdown. It wasn't quite as fun as I hoped it would be.
Okay, what's the plan?
It actually barely did anything. Okay, well, so much for that fun. Gonna ether and hope that we can still get some...
Prepare to meet your maker. Holy Spirit, heal.
Now you've made me mad.
business.
Get ready. Maybe a little sting.
Oh, that hurts.
I think these guys just have a lot of actual health, don't they? I do need to maybe reassess how I'm gonna handle this then.
Right, let's get you patched up.
Okay, here goes.
I'm gonna just do the X potion thing. And we'll just keep Rampart up to kind of keep us defendant a little bit. I'm also gonna mulligan because Adelle's gonna have 0 brave points. Yeah, we'll mulligan. I can't run away, but like this is just gonna be annoying to try to get through. I don't know why I didn't realize what their HP was, but mulligan. So I put MP regen on Elvis, and I switched Gloria's subjob to Oracle because I think I am actually gonna try to do the meltdown thing and just do that to multiple targets. I tented out here because I wanted to just be done with that and not have to really worry about like not having the MP. But I think I can brute force with Elvis. And then I don't really have any options for Adelle right now besides trying to Godspeed.
We're in for a real battle here.
Because the only thing I would want to maybe try to do with Adelle
Guess it's
is...
my turn.
So what I want to do is I'm going to Rampart to
Now you've made me
guard.
mad.
Diabolical, all we have is Ruby. Actually, no, Ruby's right. Ruby's good. What does special do? Strikes all enemies with powerful non-elemental magic attack? Let's just do it.
You don't want to miss this. By the power of the underworld.
That wasn't really a lot of damage, but that raised our regular attack. I would have been good if it was magical
Press our
attack.
advantage.
With Dark Imbued. Alright, so what I want to do is that reflect thing that I was going to do when we were fighting the Necromancer.
A little magical assistance. Protect us. A little magical assistance.
Cool line up now, alright?
That's Dark Imbued. And then we will try this. It still hit my party members. So it didn't really work as I wanted it to. It doesn't do that much damage to my party members, but I'm in a pickle because of it. They sure like to keep attacking, don't they?
Everyone.
There were so many of them. Okay, well, it was an attempt. I don't know, it's just there's a lot of enemies. All I'm gonna have to do is just focus damage on one at a time. But I was, the main problem there was that I tried to max like Braves on everyone, so we need to just switch Gloria's second job back to White Mage. Set as second. We could also maybe switch her to actually being able to do stuff helpful. I could just switch jobs in general. For example, I might not use... We'll switch to Black Mage here, because I don't think I'm going to use Spirit Master here. We can have Elvis still use magic. We just have to focus targets, and then we won't have to worry too much about there being so many targets at once. Cool that you guys were all able to attack right away. I think for the most part they do physical attacks. Can you stop? Oh my god. They're all weak to fire and earth, so I'm gonna just focus one target. Hopefully this will do the damage. Really worthy damage. I don't think I ever gave you the MP up, did I? So I said I was gonna focus, but really I should just do one Godspeed on you and then start Godspeeding one. Good thing is if Adelle dies, she just has all of her negative BP. Bad thing is everyone really wants to just target her. Seth also is a problem here. The problem, what I'm upset about too, is that this fight definitely isn't something that should be difficult. It's just that I don't have everyone with their like best jobs right now.
This'll do it.
Alright, that worked out pretty well. We got 2 down there. Same strategy, different time kind of thing. Oh wow, that Curaga worked really well there. I think it's because everyone has so little health right now.
Here I go. Okay.
Cool. Stop it.
You'll pay for this. Okay.
Just do what we've been doing.
Here.
Please stop it. Give me a goddamn moment.
They claim our trump cards.
They didn't give me a goddamn moment. Full counter, my man.
It's time to get serious.
Gonna have to go item Phoenix down. You.
You are about to witness my true
Thankfully we can do all of this, so we just have to raise. I'm gonna stab you because I don't know if he'll die from Godspeed.
Okay, what's the plan?
They all didn't die to Godspeed. I'm gonna go twice, I guess. I was gonna go 3 times, but I don't think I can do enough damage to you. But I would like you to be gone.
Prepare to meet your maker.
Alright, we're like at a much better spot now.
Holy Spirit, heal me.
Seems like the Dark Knight has a lot of MP.
Okay then.
Bulwark, the Rampart.
A few change, tough up.
Nothing to worry about. You are about to witness my true power. Sacred powers restore you.
Want to see what I can really do?
Better be ready for this!
That's not gonna be enough to kill either, is it? Oh, that barely was enough. It didn't even do anything. I say barely was enough. That's barely not enough. 1, 2. I'm just gonna go for like guaranteed kill one of you guys.
Okay then.
Can't rampart right now. Potion.
This'll do
Try
it.
to stay safe.
Prepare to meet your maker. Holy Spirit, heal me.
Much better. All right.
I got scared that didn't kill one of them. The one that had like 500 health, I thought that was the one that got hit first, and I was like, oh god, why did that not work? I mean, I shouldn't be scared. We're like done with the fight. This is like it. There's one left. I don't think we really have to worry too much.
Okay then.
Rampart.
Time to play my trump cards.
Reduce my enemies to ashes!
How much health? I'm gonna poke you with a stick. Yeah, killed with the stick. This also would have been way easier if I just had any of those jobs raised a little bit.
Phew. Doesn't look like the waterway is damaged this time. Let's go tell the prince.
That was just me having to find the appropriate strategy to cheese that quick, because I was like, oh, I don't want to deal with 6 enemies at once. That just seems annoying. It worked out alright. It's a shame that Reflect doesn't work on the damage dealt to my party members. I think the Valiant move does work. The one that protects you from 1 magic hit. These are all new. Yatra. Boosts evasion is nice. Not speed though. That one boosts speed. I wonder if that would have been better to have on Adelle. Good against spirit monsters. Deforester. Good against plant monsters. Earth Elemental Spear. Good against demon monsters. Gambanton. Offer to a giantess in order to woo her. Oh, did it work? Was the giantess wooed? Blessing has Cura. See, now that's very good for a paladin-like person. The HP from Aegis. I don't think I would really want Cura that much on my paladin for it to be worth it. Caravan coat. I don't know if I really need any of these. Ring mail. Vaccine, contagion immunity, snaggy sash, slowness immunity. Very snazzy. Plus MP and dab immunity. What can possibly dab me? It seems like it's very much only the job that can use dab. Like, I can't imagine seeing any other monster that would just have that ability. But what do I know? I could just be silly. So, continue on. Go talk to the prince. Hopefully that's just the end of it. We dealt with the slime. It was easy. I only died a couple times. I don't even remember what the reward is for this. I'm just trying to get stuff out of my travelogue.
So, the creatures were blocking the flow of water, but the waterway itself remains intact. We must take immediate steps to ensure that this does not happen in the future. Thank you for resolving this matter so quickly. Hopefully the wells will soon be full again.
Oh, it's Dromed you need to thank, really.
Drought. It is one of the greatest threats to our way of life, and one which consumed my brother. He thought he had found the solution at last.
You must assist me, Pollux. This is the opportunity we have been waiting for. The opportunity to change our kingdom's fortunes forever.
But an inexhaustible supply of water, Castor? Surely such a thing is too good to be true. And the thought of having to invade another kingdom in order to acquire it? Well...
You care more about other kingdoms than your own? Is that it?
Of course not. That is not what I mean, and you know it.
Then what do you mean? I, for one, would do anything for our kingdom. Anything. Up to and including the invasion of another. The shortage of water has held our people, our land, back for too many years. This must end.
And it will. We have new waterways, and soon we will find new sources to tap.
Soon? Not soon enough. The waterways barely sustain us. And what if something were to happen to them before your precious plans bear fruit? How can you and Father not see? It is not enough to plan for the future. We must help ourselves in the here and now. If we do not, there may be no future. I mean to aid the living, breathing citizens of Savalon, not those who may never come.
But Castor...
Enough! I can see that you and Father will never agree with me.
I thought my brother reckless and hot-headed. I refused to support his plan. And so, he threw me into a jail cell. I understood his desperation to save those living in the here and now. He could not reconcile himself with our father's belief that, though his people suffered hardship now, their future would be one of plenty.
So, did you...
No. I understood, but I did not agree. I was of the same mind as my father. Castor could not trust that the golden future we envisaged would come to pass. I have since begun to wonder if we trusted too much in it ourselves. And so, though others may deem him to have been dangerously misguided, I now see the wisdom in my brother's words. Yes, the future is important, but it must be reached one step at a time, and not at the expense of those living in the present. It is a balancing act, and not an easy one. But this is the challenge I have undertaken, and I intend to see it through.
So you're gonna see that both their dreams come true?
Yes. Yes, I suppose I am. And I shall not rest until I have succeeded.
Well, we got Giant's armor for it, and party chat for it. I don't know if we really needed that flashback. We kind of knew how that went. And I guess you could say Prince Castor was kind of that whole invading another city part, but that was kind of part of Adam's plan too, wasn't it? That was like Adam saying, hey, you can go invade and get that crystal. Seems the wells are back to normal since we defeated those creatures. Good, I hate fighting those weird, shapeless things. I am far from fond of them myself. Still, if that's what it takes to keep the water flowing in Savalon, it's not such a big price to pay. And until the city is back on its feet, every little helps. It might be a while yet too. Prince Pollux has got quite a job on his hands. Yeah, but you know what? He's taken it to the better than I thought he would. I think he's got this. The soldiers seem to like him too. He's quite the dashing young ruler. Well, if he can get the rest of the kingdom on board, they'll have everything sorted out before we know it. I have to say, when I first saw Prince Pollux, I didn't think he'd have so much, well, substance, I guess. Well, he has certainly taken his father and brother's last wishes very seriously. Yeah, and I'm sure he'll find a way to balance both their dreams. Savalon's in good hands. Can you stop being a little artist, Seth? It's weird seeing you. Also, I know it wouldn't really have amounted to much. I kind of wish I would have changed Gloria and Adelle's jobs to the artists when they were doing the painting stuff, just for fun. Just to have them be in their little artist outfits, making their art. I think it would have been neat. There's nothing else left, right? No, we can leave. The more important thing, I think, is going to Holograd. There should be a couple stuff here, I would think. And I'm hoping some Celine and Dag, because I like seeing their adventures. Sadly, Rhymedell, we only got, like, a little bit of them. We didn't even get to, like, see them. We just saw, like, heard about their exploits in saving a dog's life.